So, AI has been teased recently in Pathoftitans. We saw a bunch of critters that are coming to the game in the future. However, that is coming in the next major update for the game that the devs have said. However, today I'm going to be giving you the entire run through of everything that we know about AI coming to Pathoftitans in the future, whether that's the next major update or following updates after that. All timestamps are on the screen now, so you can go to the specific parts, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, let's get right into the video. To be fair to say, there are a lot of AI critters that are coming to the game, and now these are only the critters. I'm not even talking about the dinosaurs yet. However, if you have skipped to go and have a listen of what the dinosaurs are, then you're sus. You're sus. But anyways, we actually have quite a lot of AI creatures that are coming to the game, and this is something that may be changing constantly. More might be added, some might be removed, so do not quote me on this fully. However, this is what I've been able to piece together. Firstly, we have Basilemes. Basilemes is first up. This is a prehistoric turtle that has a very long neck. This is a small AI that will be in Pathoftitans and is one of the critters. Obviously, this is like the little turtles of the world of Pandora, which will explore and live in the waterways, mainly the swampy areas of the map, I would assume, because it is a turtle. Basilemes is a very, very slow moving creature, but it has a strong shell. So carnivores, bigger carnivores will have an easier time to kill this. However, smaller carnivores will have to do more hits because of that very hard shell. You can actually see hints of Basilemes in the game. If you look at the home caves, you can see that there are turtle shells, which are the Basilemes shells, which is also something that is tied into a quest, which I'll be talking about in the future. Goniopholis is next. This is a medium-sized crocodiliform AI that will be in the swampy waterways of Pandora and some of the riverways as well. I suspect that this creature will be in Great Lake as well, because I feel like that would just add more to Great Lake. And I feel like one thing that these big guys should do is they should stay away from attacking big dinosaurs and attack small dinosaurs. That being said, they are an additional food source for carnivores, but will be a formidable foe for the smaller dinosaurs. So I do think my dream of them not attacking the big guys but attacking the small guys will come true. But be aware of these. These are some sneaky buggers. Now, I will be aware that these will most likely go for a remodel as well. Next up we have is Didelphodon. This is the newest AI that I'm aware of for the game. This was actually teased in the last development update for the game that talked to us about AI. So you've probably already seen that if you watched my reaction and then brief overview of that video. I definitely recommend you watch it if you have not. This is a burrowing creature and will live in the burrows as well. You can dig these out of the burrows and stuff like that. However, this is something that will attack smaller dinosaurs, so you juveniles, be careful. However, I just want to say, side-by-side comparison, I've said this before, look at my ears, look at Didelphon's ears, because it's identical. Matt or whoever made this was like, oh my god, you know what, let's get Veloci in Pathoftitans, let's put his ears on a tiny mammal. That being said, it's absolutely adorable. We've seen the animations for this little guy as well, and they look so cool. I'll probably have them on the screen now for you guys, but yeah, it's really nice. Paleosaniwa is next. This is a small burrowing creature in the game, another burrowing creature. This is a lizard that will be in the game. I believe this is not going to be very small. It's going to be probably the same size as Didelphodon, which I think is probably the case. This is another creature that will also be a threat to the smaller dinosaurs as well. So you juveniles, that probably Deinonychus, Latin, and some smaller little juvies, be careful, because these will fight back. The creature has a very good camouflage skin as well, which will make this one a lot harder to find, meaning it is going to be a tough spot if you get a quest for this little guy. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get. And the final AI that is coming to the game is Platyhystrix. The final AI critter that I know of so far. This is a well-known one within the community, because this is one that actually was something that someone backed. It was a crowdfunding perk which was funded by the community. This is a small sail-backed amphibian and is something that we all know and love, because there was a Platyhystrix mod available in the past when they were testing out mods, which, Matt, Jiggy, if you're watching this, where's the mod? I want it back. I want to be running around as a Platyhystrix. Like, please, perhaps Platyhystrix growth? Maybe? Please? This little critter is very nice. I think it's really nice, and it was also teased in the update video as well. You see it getting killed, and you also see one of them charging up to the killer, so maybe they will fight back as well, which is interesting because these are little tiny dudes and I find them so cute. Anyways guys, that is all the upcoming AI. Which one is your favorite out of these critters? But let's just get into some other stuff, shall we? So, AI quests. What AI quests will there be in Path of Titans? Well, there are actually quite a few planned that we heard about in the quest update video, or well, the game update video anyways, that was recently released, that talked about AI at the end of it. Now I assume there will be basic quests like the Hunt Dinosaur quest, but converted to AI, so you just have to go out and kill any of these random critters. That being said, we actually do have some specific quests for these critters. However, these are stuff that are like further enhancements of the delivery quest, because you also have to kill the AI as well. The first one is like a mammal paw delivery, so you get that from Didelphodon. You'd get the paw, you deliver it to a location, and that's the quest done. I believe it could be a 2-stage quest where you have to kill it, and then you have to deliver the paw. Each of them might get rewards, or it's just kill and deliver, where it's 2 different checkboxes. There's also delivery of turtle shells as well. This is something that we knew probably would have came, which I think is pretty neat. That's all that I know of for the delivery quests for this update. However, I do think we'll be getting some more delivery quests for the other AI creatures or critters, like the AI Platyhystrix, maybe deliver its sail, or the hide and tail of the crocodiles, and something to do with the AI lizard as well. I think that'll be pretty neat overall. Personally, I think we'll be seeing kill a certain amount of AI critters as quests, kill a specific one, hunt a specific one, blah blah blah, and I think, you know, there'll obviously be the final delivery quest as well, and collect a certain amount of those items too. What do you guys think? Do you think there'll be some other specific quests come with the AI critters? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think. Next up, we have AI Burrows. Now, this is something that was also talked about in the update video where they overlined the update and AI coming in the future. However, this is another addition that comes with the AIs. We've seen this before. This was actually teased on the PTB, on the mechanics test map once, by a glitch. Thank you to Greyer for pointing that out to me when he did, because that definitely put that thought of AI coming soon on the map. That being said, this is an indication of where the AI will be living. If you see a burrow in the area, you know there will be an AI somewhere in that area or in the burrow as well. If you startle an AI creature, they will run back to that burrow, so you'll know where that burrow is. However, you will also be able to flush the AI critters out of the burrow by digging up the burrow, which is something that you'll definitely enjoy doing, because then the AI will run out, you can hunt them, you can kill them, as long as of course they don't fight back and you can catch them. I do worry that Didelphodon will end up being some kind of like honey badger thing that will just be absolutely too crazy for what it is, and just try and kill everything, which will be hilarious. I really hope the devs kind of function the AI and make them so they have random personalities. One of them's like mega aggressive and the other one just runs away from everything. So the AI burrows is something that you cannot go in, but you can dig up for the AI to flush them out. The AI will essentially go in and out of the burrows anyways while they're walking around the area, and they'll have obviously a set area to do some stuff anyways, like eat food and stuff like that, which I think is pretty neat. What do you guys think about the burrows? It's definitely a good indication of where AI are, and I think it's like a nice little addition to the map too. Finally, we have AI Dinosaurs. Now, I don't want to say AI Dinosaurs are coming in the next major update, because they are not. I don't believe they are. I believe it's only AI critters that are coming in the next major update. However, AI Dinosaurs is something that we've actually known about for some time, because back in the day, before I even played Path of Titans or knew about Path of Titans in 2019, there was an AI demo. The only reason I know this is because Tyrannical Simo, an awesome YouTuber, made the video covering it. He streamed it live, and I think it's definitely worth to watch to check. I'm gonna link it in the description. It's a big stream. It's an hour and 15 of him just looking at the AI and them just living around the world. I'm gonna have a bit of it on the screen now, of course. AI Dinosaurs will be like the critters in a sense, but they will be the dinosaurs. Now, I do believe every dinosaur will have its own AI, because the demo test for the AI had Daspletosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Eo, Styracosaurus, Camptosaurus, the lot. It had absolutely every single single AI in the game as a dinosaur, which I think will be pretty neat. And obviously this is a way to tie in those killing specific creature quests, because then you can just go ahead and kill the AI instead of the players, and it could be like some kind of mini boss fight. That being said, I wonder how you'll be able to distinguish the AI and a player. I do believe that the developers want to make the AI creatures as tight as they can, and something that people definitely can't tell the difference between everything with. So I think they'll go for making it hard to distinguish overall, which is something that I would welcome with open arms, because you could also play dumb and pretend you're an AI and then pound some people. But I won't do that because my combat skills are pretty much like an AI. Anyways guys, that is everything that I need to cover today. What's your thoughts about AI? Do you think AI critters and AI dinosaurs will release at the same time? And are you excited for the AI critters? I'm personally excited for the little crocodiles and stuff like that, because I think it'll be pretty neat to add those characters to the world. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you are new and you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more dinosaur gaming news, not just Path of Titans, but also a lot of streams as well. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.